Hey guys, it's me Mixwos here, and today I will be talking about how evil Find the Crewmates is. Recently, they had a fight with another community called Find the Chomiks and even mass reported their game, getting it banned. Can you believe Find the Crewmates is this evil? Yes, this is real. Okay, let's begin with the video. This is a crazy one, so let's get straight into it. First of all, it started with Logie mass reporting Find the Chomiks with his evil terrorist friends, Richard Just Clanker, Ashfaq, and Brian. They used European DSA method to try and get the game deleted, and on average reported it around 400 times in 10 seconds using Ball AI technology from the evil hacker called Baller. Can you believe this is real? Like, why would a community do something so evil? Well, I will explain it now. Find the Crewmates and Find the Chomiks have been at war for a while, and Logie accuses Feodoric of being a predator, whereas the truth is, he is actually the predator. Logie has been exposed for touching kids at least 104,000 times so far, so I won't go into it much. But he is a very dangerous person. However, Just Clanker, as I have had a year break, I've noticed that his real-life photos show him as making his dog half-cyborg. Yes, this is real. He turned his dog half-cyborg so he could mass report Find the Chomiks. The other two just assisted, so we'll go into the next part of the drama. Then Logie sent his spy account into the server called Crewmate. It spammed horrible messages and then tried brainwashing every Find the Chomiks member with ideals of the evil terrorist group called ISIS. It mass spammed and spammed that much it crashed every single member in the Find the Chomiks server. Yes, this is real. Every single member was crashed, including Feodoric, who has a computer worth over 10 billion Algerian dinar. After this, Find the Chomiks went into the Find the Crewmates server to see what was happening and why they were attacking them, and what they found actually shocked them. They were saying extremely inappropriate things, lies, and even Logie was making weird things about Chomiks. Meepster replied to them with an image depicting them, and the reply they gave him was absolutely insane. I don't understand how a community can act this disgusting, and it seems Logie has not improved over the last 2 years, and somehow has gotten worse. Find the Chomiks responded to this immediately with full force, investigating Logie and even taking down Logie forces. Find the Chomiks had a large community, so they gathered everyone to fight in this key moment. However, I am not excusing Find the Chomiks at all, as some of the people they got were insane. Like, they even got Diddy himself to join them, Allah's last prophet. They quickly dropped out an angry Twitter message that stole Logie's wife's heart to Meepster, and now Meepster is pregnant. Overall, Find the Chomiks handled this situation so much better than Find the Crewmates, as they actually fought peacefully and maturely, unlike Logie and his forces. However, what they did next may make you gasp. Let's continue. Failsafe, a moderator in Find the Chomiks and someone who is a super pro gamer at Twitter and absolutely destroys evil people and terrorists like Logie, decided he would take a move to talk to Logie. He would interrogate Logie, the terrorist man himself, and Logie would keep on denying everything he did. Soon enough, Logie had enough, and when Failsafe told the server after investigating their server, he found so much evidence it was them. Logie started spamming him with pictures of his BBC. Using Ball AI algorithms, Logie managed to send 500 pictures of his BBC every second, and this made Failsafe have a seizure in real life and die. Yes, this is not a joke. Logie killed Failsafe. Now I have a special guest on this show, and he is going to talk about his experiences with Logie. This person is the owner of Find the Chomiks himself, Feodoric. Take the microphone, Feodoric.
Hello, I'm Feodoric, the owner of Find the Chomiks, and I will be talking about the recent incident with Logie. The times with Chomiks has been tough, although I don't really develop on the game much, and thanks to Roblox's absolute garbage moderation, it has allowed Find the Crewmates to easily get our game banned, and I hope that this video shows first of all how awful of a game Find the Crewmates is. It's an absolute slopathon full of 12-year-olds who can't cope, and also that the Roblox system needs to be fixed, as currently it is ESO bad. Subscribe to Feodoric, hopefully I can reach 100,000 by the end of this year, and thanks for letting me be a part of this video.
Thank you, Feodoric, for taking part in this video, and now I'm going to continue to fix Chomiks situations. They had to somehow combat Logie's evil plans, but before they could do any of this, Logie learned about how Feodoric was planning to stop him, so he decided to send a missile through his window and blew up his house. Thankfully, Feodoric escaped the burning house and is now living with his grandma in Iraq. While Feodoric was on the run, Complexuality and Inceptional had to gear up their defenses and began sending Nexus AI troops into the Find the Crewmates server, who rage-baited many of their members. After this, they sent links which stole their cookies and they took down their Discord accounts. They mass-reported many Crewmates members and therefore got their accounts banned. However, Logie would not back down and continued mass-raiding them, and Brian was at his breaking point. What happens next will shock you. Logie contacted the Furry Defense League, and Plubis super soldiers were deployed at Chomik headquarters. The super soldier Plubis planted many bombs in their base and absolutely blew it up. His katana was shining in the wind as all the Chomiks ran for their life. Logi's super soldier army defeated the Chomik HQ, but before you could know it, Discord deleted the Find the Crewmates server, and the police arrested Logi for all his crimes. Yes, this is real. Logi is now in prison with his partner in crime called Shad. Find the Chomiks won, and they are fundraising for funds to rebuild their HQ. Thanks to Feodoric and all of Find the Chomiks for submitting information to this video. It is extremely important that this story is reached to everyone, and thanks to cooperation from Find the Chomiks, this video has become possible and accurate in all the ways possible. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. See you next time. Subscribe.